Hey, thanks so much for watching. So today I am sorting out an issue that I've had before, and you might recall I was unable to get my generator going. And I've had my generators stop for a variety of different reasons. This one's a little different because all of my general go-to fixes are not taking care of it. And then I thought, you know what? I wonder if it is my battery. The current battery that I've got in here is the same battery that I bought, or that I got when I bought the fifth wheel. And I'm guessing, I'd put a big wager that the original owners never replaced the battery. It's an interstate, and those are just really your generic ones. Not ideal for real renewable energy, you know, if you're living off grid. So I got myself another Crown, my tried and true brand and type chemistry of battery. And if you recall or watched the videos, and I recommend it if you're into off-grid living, the custom solar setup that I did a bunch of research before getting myself into, you know, which batteries and brands of anything was I going to get. And this Crown won by far and wide. So I've used several of their batteries so far. I'm going to use this one in my new fifth wheel, and fingers crossed that my generator starts after this. Turn off your power. It's nice if you've got a breaker here, and then you don't have to unhook that. Then get your right size of socket. I think mine might be 9/16. Now don't get too excited unhooking. Definitely take a picture first. It's always the best way. Then you can refer to your image what it looked like before. Now one thing I've heard people do is, oops, that's a little tight. Just so you don't accidentally make this fall and connect, some people actually put insulation. Oh, that's already loose. I'm making noise hitting this and stuff. They put insulation on their tools. I got one out and one going in, and I need to take a break. So this one is actually not going to fit in this little pan that is built. It would fit in like the outer part, I think. I can't remember the measurements, but this actually slopes down a little bit inward, so it won't sit on the bottom. So, oh, excuse me, I'm out of breath. I'm actually going to have it kind of sit on top, and it'll work that way. So I'll have to fasten some sort of treatment to keep it in there and travel. Ooh, this one's significantly heavier, a little more powerful battery than the last one, which I love, but I don't love getting it in. None of these are lightweight. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna need a board to put on top of that. Oh, do I have a board of some sort? See, if you look, that bottom open area, oh, it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to like put some board there, because let's see, I think I need to get some sort of board. Well, meanwhile, I'm gonna get it connected because I've got no air conditioner for me or the dogs. Mostly I'm worried about the dogs, but got no power until I can get this connected. So I'm gonna connect it and then get a board And something to definitely note, I know this won't be everybody's experience, but I installed this differently. I mean, it's fine. I just need to remember that side is my positive, this is negative, where on the battery I pulled out, it was reversed. So thankfully they put these red notifications on. That would be now I can begin to connect. I've got my ground here and my negative. So if you can remember this, of course, look, this is actually gonna be easier to tip it upside down. All right, double check. We got a negative sign, that is red, positive. This is my negative, and we're gonna go bloop. All right. If you need to remember which one goes first, if you can remember that black is always the one to be alone. So whether you're taking it off or putting it on, black is going to be the one that always will be. Right now it's alone, right? So red is not connected. So black is alone. We would not want to connect red first because then red would be alone. So black is always alone. When you're connecting red, that it can possibly spark. So I'll just put, yep, little spark on that one, little spark on this one. Whoopsie. Ah! Freaking me out. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the camera off, guys. I need 2 hands for this. So there's always something unexpected. Oh my god, this is so annoying. The positive post is a little bit bigger, and the hole on it is a little too small. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So I was hoping, I thought, well, if I go to like an auto parts store, maybe quickly I can run, get a thing, you know, a different clamp, and cut this one, put the new clamp on, and get the thing in. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. All of the stores are closed today or already closed for the day. So I just took the new battery back out. I am so exhausted from that, and I'm going to put the old battery back in so that I can turn my air conditioner and, you know, have power for the time being until I can get that replacement part. So, oh man, that was really hard to get the second battery back out. You'll see, this is such a tight spot up in here. Okay. Ugh. All right, we want positive on this side. This one is not as heavy. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh. All right. Okay. Oh my god. All right. Now to hook that all back up. Remember, black is always alone. So I'm gonna do the black side first. I always look away, just in case. Well, that was quite an exercise in weightlifting, wasted time, and a number of other things, lessons learned. So interesting idea to always check the size of your posts when you're changing out batteries. Oh my gosh. So anyway, this is kind of good because now I can get the board for that battery to sit on when the new one goes in. So it just so happens I have this pallet. I'm going to reuse it for the wood and try to make a little platform for my battery. I also have the doggy pool filled up, so that'll be a treat in a few. Good girl. This little guy's been hanging out with me. He was sitting in the rocks in the sun, and I put some water on him. Now he's hanging out. So I've got my wood. This will be my platform. I'm going to have bolts in each corner that will go through the base of the RV bottom, and that will just help this all stay in place. I won't fasten these down. So now I'm going to put this on here and sketch around, trace around where I'm going to put these guys. So these are actually, if I am recognizing them correctly, curtain hangers, I think. But they will go well, you know, I could place them either like this or like this, and it'll just be extra support to hold the battery in. So I'm going to trace this guy and see where I want to fasten these, because I'll install these before I install the wood. Alright, so let me update you. I got my little brackets on, and next thing I need to do, there's one more thing that's in my way. One of the terminal connectors is too small for the little bit larger post on the crown battery. So what I'm going to do, instead of buying another one, cutting the cable, getting out my cable pinchers, and you know, kind of doing a crazy route, I'm going to try to drill out the hole just to make it a little bit bigger. So fingers crossed. I've got my power off again. I'm going to put this board behind it like that, so I can just, you know, have something to drill into. So we'll see how that goes. So this time I was smart enough, instead of removing the battery, just have it unhooked, because if for some reason this does not work, I'm going to have to turn the power back on and connect this old battery. Alright, it didn't work holding it, so I've put some screws in here to hold it in place. And I'm just going to switch back over to my drill bit. If I can get this off. Oh yeah, that's much better. That was the way to do it. Alright, time to get the old battery out, and let's try this all over again. It's already like 90 something degrees out, so hopefully I don't have to do the entire swapperoo again today. Boy. Alright. Battery out. Ugh. And I'm putting positive on the other side. So I'm turning this one around. That'll make my, oh, no, not yet. I gotta install a floor. These are the ones with the pilot hole over there. Centerpiece. I got the pilot holes drilled in over there on the wood pieces, and I put together with everything, random pieces here and there, my bolts that are going to hold in the end pieces. And now I just need to drill through the metal of the floor and then hopefully find it at the bottom. Just put the bottom bolt on. We are in reds on this side. So remember, black is always alone. So we'll put the negative on first. And in fact, one, and a 2. Guess what? It fit! That is amazing news. So I am all installed. And now to swap out the batteries in my truck. By the way, whenever you're working with your batteries, or any battery, be sure to wear clothes you don't mind getting acid holes in. Look at this. You don't even see it until you wash your clothes. Then it's just like the moths got in. One of the parts that takes the longest in my mind is finding the right socket size for the different bolts and stuff. When I had my other RV, I would actually write on everything what the socket size was. Especially when it came to my solar batteries. There was so many different socket sizes for that. I'm gonna wrap these up just so they don't hit anything. This is a 2 battery system, so even once these are attached, they can still be hot. And just finishing up now. So the original batteries that were in here that I just replaced, I was having troubles with them, but I was getting away with it, you know, jump starting every here and there, every couple months. But what killed them was Todd's car battery died, so I went over there and I jump started it with my truck, and then once his started, I turned my truck off again. And what that basically did was, already on low, not higher sustaining batteries, it took the low battery and then it brought it down even further, and then I turned the engine off. So normally when you start the car, it brings it down really far, the level, and then the starter, as you're driving, charges it back up. But because I did that for him and then I turned it off, it was such a load on it, and then not recharging it immediately, that just killed them. And then, you know, every day or two now I'm having to jump start. So luckily I got these in. So we are also going to replace Tom's battery, and we were able to get the Crown batteries. I've got them for, like, you know, sports cars, trucks, everything like that. So we're going with Crown again. My tried and true favorite brand. Big test is going to be, was it battery trouble or is it the starter? I think it's the batteries, but we will see. And when I start these batteries, when I start this engine, I'm not going to start it and then turn it off, because right now the new batteries, they're new, but still they've been sitting and not charging. So they're at a higher level, but because they haven't been fully charged, maybe ever, because they're brand new, I will start the truck and then I'm going to drive it around for a while. Now for the real test. Woohoo! Definitely know it works, because last time I tried it, I tried to park my truck over there last night and it wouldn't start. So definitely was the batteries. Great news. Now I just got one more battery to replace. By the way, I started this video out because I thought my generator wouldn't work. I haven't tested it yet because I keep forgetting. I'm gonna test it here at the source, not by inside. I've turned my breaker off on my electric, so I am not getting anything from shore. Let me prime it, see if we can prime. Oh, there we go, primed. So we're gonna start, here we go, fingers crossed. Oh, it's good noise. So I've got that going. I'm gonna let it run for like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so, and then put a load on it. So we'll let that run out here and maybe turn on the ACs and stuff. Well, it's nice to have everything up and running again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.